hello, I've tried to film this so many times, but I keep rambling and there's no structure to it and it's going on for ages. So I'm going to try and shorten it down and just get to the point. So as you can see in the title, Eco Wardrobe is closing down. Now, if you don't know what that is, Eco Wardrobe is a sustainable hire site that I set up alongside Prom Ally, and the whole point of it was to fund Prom Ally, because Prom Ally is a non-profit CIC, so Eco Wardrobe was hoping to fund it so that we could keep doing what we do for the free prom service, but have a regular income from Prom Ally, no, from Eco Wardrobe. Also, we have thousands and thousands of dresses in stock for Prom Ally, so I thought rather than the stock just sitting there all year round, we could rent it out for different events like graduations and weddings and the races and all sorts. And I thought it was a fantastic idea. I still think it's a fantastic idea, but unfortunately it's not worked out. Now, we tried so hard to get Eco Wardrobe to work. Now, I've spent so long on it. I'm laughing because if I don't laugh I'm gonna cry, but I've spent so long on Eco Wardrobe, as have many other people who I will mention and list in a second. But it's been like a thing that I've just imagined to work. I've worked tirelessly on it for years. So I came up with the idea in 2018. I announced it all to a big audience on my Project Cinderella event in 2019.
It's for people who may not be struggling financially, but they don't want to go out and buy a new prom dress, so they can hire it instead. We've got a new website coming, it's going to be launched soon, and the Eco Wardrobe.
It was finally launched in 2020 with a grant that we were successful in getting. So the grant helped us fund the website and the marketing and all this different stuff.
We have set up a sustainable hire site called Eco Wardrobe, where we're using some of the Prom Ally dresses all year round rather than just prom season. Eco Wardrobe website is for anyone that wants to be more sustainable instead of input into fast fashion by buying a new outfit for every event.
Speaking of marketing, we got all these leaflets for Eco Wardrobe done, which are going to go to waste now, which pains me so much to say, but I got them printed on recycled paper, vegetable ink, just to prove how eco-friendly we were trying to be and like how sustainable we were, but there's not going to be any use for them. Even got my business cards reversed with Eco Wardrobe on the back. So yes, oh god. Unfortunately, when we launched Eco Wardrobe, like a month later, COVID happened and we went into a unprecedented global pandemic where events were stopped and nobody was going anywhere. So obviously Eco Wardrobe did not take off at the beginning. People weren't hiring dresses because no one was going anywhere. So it was a really bad time to launch a hire site. Years of on-off lockdowns and stuff like that, finally we saw light at the end of the tunnel. You know, events are going ahead again and COVID isn't as big of a concern as it was back then, and I was like, you know what, maybe Eco Wardrobe will finally work, maybe. And then we came out of the pandemic into a cost of living crisis, so no one again is hiring dresses for like £30 a time because, you know, no one's got that money. I'm not using it as an excuse, but I kind of am to make me feel better, but it's not been a great time to launch it and for it to run and work. Now, it's such a shame because, again, I think it's a fantastic idea, I really do, and loads of people are getting into the rental game now, but I think a lot of those people are already big players in like the clothing industry, so someone who's not a big name in the clothing industry trying to break into the rental market just really hasn't worked. And like, maybe it's because I can't put the time it's needed into it because I'm also running Prom Ally, which takes up like my full-time hours because, you know, we're running a UK-wide prom service for kids who can't afford a prom dress or a suit. So I mean, that takes up so much time. I do feel like I've worked really hard on it. Now, speaking of, we're just going to quickly reel off a few people that I want to thank but also apologise to because it's not worked. So firstly, I want to thank Alex. Now, Alex has made the logos, the marketing, like the leaflets, everything, the business cards. She made the plans for the website. She's done all the colouring. Alex, you've done everything for Eco Wardrobe and you've done an amazing, amazing job. And without you, I wouldn't have even been able to even get the website launched, never mind like run it for a few years. So thank you. Like, I appreciate you so much. Also, thanks to Luke, who did countless photo shoots for us. Thanks for your patience with me and my lack of creativity when directing a photo shoot. I want to say thank you to my board of directors, so Beth and Lara and Rianne. Obviously, you're probably sick of the words eco and wardrobe, the amount I talk to you about it. Thanks for all of your help and ideas and everything. Same to my parents. Same goes, thank you again. Sam and Rich at Agency for Good and 418 Designs, like, you have been so patient with me. Sam, the amount of times I've emailed you stressed in the middle of the night, and you've always helped me, and I really appreciate it. And I'm actually really embarrassed and like ashamed that we're having to close down and it's not worked. ACS, so Tony at ACS and everyone, thank you so much for becoming our distribution centre where you would launder the clothes in a sustainable way. Like, you were the solution to this huge problem that I had when I was setting up the website, of like, how am I supposed to do laundering in a sustainable way. You found an answer to that, so thank you so much. Again, thanks for your patience with us, and I'm really sorry it's not worked out. Thank you to Rachel. Now this is a big one, so Rachel, thank you. You have believed in me and Eco Wardrobe from day dot and have helped so much from the conception all the way through. I know you really believe in it, in the idea, and you've hired and you think it's great, and I appreciate that. But you said to me when we first met, you know, when it comes to a point that this is affecting me negatively, I need to call it a day, and that time has come. But yeah, thank you so much. Like, you've been there you know how much you've meant to me this whole journey, and still mean to Prom Ally, honestly, so thanks again. And finally, I want to say thank you to everyone who's ever modelled for Eco Wardrobe. That is a lot of people like Holly on the leaflets, all of the girls who have modelled for everything. We've got the models that came from MK Models, so thanks to Martin and those lovely ladies, and then all of the models who've modelled because they're friends with me or they know me, so everyone there that's modelled here, and Shan did know, people who've modelled at the Peacock Lounge, the Mulberry, all these different places. Thank you so much to all of you. You all looked stunning. Feel free to always use the photos if you like them. Now, I just want to say the few things that we did do, we went to south of England with me and Rian, and I pitched at the Startups Will Save Us 10 on the stage and won, because lots of people believed in Eco Wardrobe, so we won that, and it was an event where like Stephen Bartlett was at and everything. That was amazing, and it was great that we won, and we had a marketing campaign from winning and still didn't manage to succeed with Eco Wardrobe, so that just shows me that there's something missing here, or maybe it needs a more well-known brand to launch a rental site. We also did Cheshire Fashion Week for Eco Wardrobe, where we modelled the dresses and promoted it all, and still it hasn't worked. So yeah, I'm just reiterating how many things that we've tried and failed at. Yeah, it's been a journey. So Eco Wardrobe is going to be closed down. The website and the domain name and the social media I'm going to keep for now, just in case anything ever happens and we relaunch it. But yeah, it's not going to be active. So yes, to everyone who's followed and supported our ideas, thank you so much. Please go follow Prom Ally if you don't, because even though Eco Wardrobe has not worked, hopefully the story won't go the same way for Prom Ally. We are heading there because of the money situation and fundraising issues we've got at the minute, but hopefully, fingers crossed, we can come up with a solution to save Prom Ally, because Prom Ally is everything to me. And obviously Prom Ally is the reason we even set up Eco Wardrobe in the first place, to fund it. So yeah, if you don't follow Prom Ally, please do. And if anyone's got any ideas for how we can fund this CIC now that Eco Wardrobe's not worked, I'll really appreciate it. Sorry for this weird video. I'm obviously going through a weird phase right now. It's like a really difficult thing to let go of something that you've worked so hard on and something that you really believed in, but I know it's time to say goodbye to Eco Wardrobe. So thanks for watching. Sorry this video is 10 minutes long, I really didn't want it to be. And yeah, thanks again, and sorry to everyone who's tried for Eco Wardrobe and been let down, and hopefully Prom Ally will succeed. And yeah, thank you and goodbye.